It's kind of beautiful, isn't it? No, you don't think so? Oh, but I do. But if you do, if you think so, thank you. I put a lot of work into it. Well, some work. One thing I like to do is to work smart, not hard. Because nobody likes to work too hard. Nobody likes to burn out, right? Who would want that? I mean, I get it. It feels good. It feels good to be productive. But I think that's the wrong way to go. Maybe I could have this protruding outwards. And there could be some glass here. And a wall here. I did say I want to make this. I did say I want to extend this. So we should do that. But how far? Maybe up to here. Yeah. Work hard. Working hard. But you know what's better? Working smart. Working smart is better. Because you don't have to work that hard. Anyways. How's it going? How's it going, my friend? I was just thinking, why should I call you viewer if I could just call you my friend? Are you okay with that? I hope you're okay with that. Friend? Yes. Friend, how's it going? I could only hope you're doing well, because I want all of my friends to do well. I want all of my friends to be happy. You know? I want to be happy, and I want to share it. Share the wealth. Share the wealth, share the love, share, I guess, the good vibes, whatever they may be. Why not? Everybody deserves, you know, to feel happy. And I get it. If you don't feel that way, trust me, I understand. I'm literally like taking medication to, you know, sort of regulate my emotions. As in taking SSRIs, also known as antidepressants. And it's more like a mood stabilizer, so I won't have this constant back and forth of anxiety and depression and, honestly, some anger. And it's more anger and hatred towards myself, but I feel good today. You know? And I want you to feel good. And I hope these videos, and I hope I make you feel good. You know, there's other ways, though. But I'm only joking, of course. I don't mean to be so lewd, but I'm just, you know, being myself. I like to be playful that way. It's who I am. How I am. As long as, the person I'm talking to is comfortable. And if they're not, then well, I'll stop being weird. Because nobody likes... weirdness. Interesting. Now that I think about it. There's a right way of being weird, and then there's a wrong way of being weird. And I really don't know how to put it, but I'm not a politics channel, but I do like to talk politics. But I'm not going to talk too much about politics. All I'm going to say is, if you want to know what weird is, look up a guy named J.D. Vance. He is the definition of a bad kind of weird. But then there's another kind of weird, which is really just being a silly, a silly bean. I guess sort of letting your freak fly or whatever it is. I don't know. I do feel like I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, I had a pickaxe, or at least I thought I had a, iron pickaxe, but we'll just stick with this diamond. We'll stick with this diamond pickaxe. Do I have to use water? I think I do, because concrete powder, that's all I have. Yeah, I've been feeling good. I've been feeling better, and... what did I do today? What did I do? Oh! I could tell you what, I did this weekend. This weekend was pretty fun. Basically this weekend I went to go and watch a movie. But not just any movie, it was a specific movie. A movie that's been out for, I want to say 30 years? Yeah, it's been like 30 years. And it's a movie that is very close to my heart. That I really, really like to watch. It's really part of my childhood. And it's a movie that has to do with baseball. It's both an adult and kids movie. So, it's a family movie, It's honestly really, really good. Especially like when you're a kid and you're watching what you think are kid movies are actually family movies because they have some adult themes. They have some really good writing. Really, really good writing. And when I mean writing, I mean like script, Script writing, dialogue. Yeah, all that. So the movie in question is called The Sandlot. Now I want to know how many of you have heard of The Sandlot? And I'm sure some of you have. For those of you that are watching. Okay, so if I were to put a door here, let's get rid of this, and let's use sand. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Unless did that. We're here. Yeah, that could work. Okay. I just want to put sand here so that way this is like a mock-up of all the what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, all the chests. There you go. All the chests that will be there and here. And how am I gonna extend it? I'll put like 4 here, And then concrete powder, so we'll just go one more. There we go. Perfect. So, I want to know how many of you have watched The Sandlot. Such a good movie. And, you know, what's your favorite part? What do you like about it, you know? Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6 is good. I know there's 2 here that would be a little off, so we'll do this. And we could put something here. Oh, and all this is gonna be glass, that's right. So it's actually going to be a decent sized room. That's fine. Why not? So my favorite thing about the movie, The Sandlot, well, okay, let me tell you something. I'm kind of like skipping ahead or going in a different direction than I originally intended. So, we actually went to like a really old historic theater, in Riverside, California. Because, you know, I live in California. And we went to like this really beautiful, really old looking theater. And it was originally called the Fox Theater or something like that. And I don't know if it's still called that, but I think it's under a different name now. But yeah, it was pretty much a far drive, but we went and we started to you know, take our seat. Well, we went to we were in line. Then once we finally got in, I noticed that there were people wearing VIP badges. I'm like, oh, I wish I could wear a VIP badge. I wonder what that's for. Apparently, it's for meet and greets. So apparently there were, a few people. I think it was like 3 actors that were from the movie, you know, 3 cast members. And the host came out when we took our seats, kind of hyped us up a bit, you know, told us, hey, this is not, you know, your typical theater experience. You know, there's no need to be quiet in the theater. We want you to be loud. We want you to cheer. We want you to be proud. You know, we want you to say the lines that you know from heart. You know, laugh out loud. Just encouraging us to fully enjoy the movie. And I can't help myself. I noticed that, like, I've been the type of person that tends to cry a lot. And when I mean cry, I'm just talking about, like, you know, being very teary-eyed all the time. And having to hold in my emotions. Not be fucking bawling my eyes out. I get very emotional. Like, very emotional. Ow. That hurt. So yeah, I just couldn't believe it because it felt like a really nice experience, you know? It's like, oh my god, this is actually happening, you know? I'm in a weird way reliving my childhood memory, but it's heightened. You know, it's so cool. So, of course, when we started watching the movie, immediately there were like cheers and, you know, people clapping and celebrating. Because it really, in my opinion, is like a timeless movie, The Sandlot. You don't even have to be like a baseball lover or, a fan or uh you don't have it you don't even have to be a fan of sports. It's like a really, really well written and great story, I would recommend all of you to watch it. It's very entertaining. It's got good pacing. There may be one or two moments where it's a little slow, but like, character development. And even there are other parts that may be a little like slow, it's great. It's like it really does solidify like some of the lore in the Sandlot. And if you're wondering, well, for those of you who have never heard of this movie, is this place a real place? Yes, it is. Of course it is. It's just that it's very difficult to get in because it's private property. Like somebody owns it. So yeah, we watched the whole movie. There have been many moments where I felt very emotional. But like, I just try to keep it together, so I'm just eating my popcorn and drinking my soda. Yeah, and it was a great experience all around to watch, to experience, to be part of. It really did felt like you were a part of something special. I love movies like that where you're allowed to show emotion. You're allowed to be loud. Because I remember when I watched the Avengers Endgame, people were it was a lot of silence, but at the very end, people were cheering. People were cheering a lot, clapping a lot. And I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, I mean, after the movie has, after the movie, once the movie has ended, they brought out a couple of chairs, on the stage, and they, like, a couple of the cast members and the host was there, and they were talking and took a bunch of questions. They took a bunch of questions, and a lot of it was really interesting. I thought it was really cool to like sort of hear or get a little bit of a background of like what it was like, to be filming, shooting, being part of, being a part of that movie. I thought it was really cool. So yeah. Maybe I should title this Watch the Sandlot. And just see what, like, for people who have no idea, and it's just, some wolf boy doing a Minecraft Let's Play, talking about the Sandlot. Just like, what are they gonna think? What are people gonna think? What would they say? Would they be like, yeah, I don't care? Or for those that know about the movie, they're gonna be like, oh, that's cool. I don't know, I really don't, but yeah, there's just so many great moments. So many great moments in that movie. From, amazing one-liners like L7 Weenie, or Killing Me Smalls, or Kissing Wendy. Dude, I think they took a couple... Okay, so here's a little bit of trivia when it comes to Squints. They actually did take a couple takes. Squints kissing Wendy Peppercorn. But they specifically told him, Wince, or the actor that played Squints, sorry. If you slip the tongue in her mouth, you're done. You're not gonna be part of this movie anymore. You're fired. So of course, you know, he never did that, and honestly, that's good. That would be very weird. You know, even though they're kids and all, and you still gotta be a little professional, you know? No matter who you are. If you're gonna do a really unique, weird, maybe uncomfortable scene, the best thing you could do is be professional about it. But yeah, that's literally what happened during that shoot. Another cool thing is that when Squints was underwater, holding his glasses, you know, pretending to drown, they had a couple scuba divers there, and it was actually really cold in that pool. So personally for me, I thought, you know, that was really interesting because that was one of the most memorable scenes of the whole movie. And I think the other one too is when like the private school kids, the private school baseball players, they were smack talking the Sandlot team. You know, the kids from the Sandlot, and they were just like talking smack to each other. That was another really memorable scene. There's a lot. There's a lot of memorable scenes. Yeah, I really didn't have a good time. I enjoyed myself a lot. Oh, maybe I should get rid of this. Like, yeah, okay. So what? We definitely do have more glass panes. Or plane. Alright. Ow. But it's looking good. We're almost done. There's still a lot more to do, but I think I'm gonna call it here. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've watched The Sandlot. If you have, tell me about it. I want to know if you've partaken in like visiting some of the shooting areas, like the areas that like that were in the movie. I want to know if you visit those spots, or if you've partaken in like an anniversary, you know, if you've attended one, or just, you know, a favorite line or a favorite scene, or what the movie, you know, how do you say, what do you think about the movie? You know, what does it speak to you about? What does it mean to you? Personally, for me, that movie teaches me to be kind to each other. You know, because Benny was really kind to Smalls. He let him in when nobody else wanted to. I think everybody should strive to be like Benny. You know, why not? He's a really cool character too. And he played for the LA Dodgers. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.